I'm going to try to make them kind of even with them as they are. Where something like this gives us a lot more freedom. And that one's ready for the next step. Just wanted to show you that you don't need to have a welder, a welding experience to do hollow dies. You can buy these at the hardware store. Just when you plan out your die, you kind of have to, plot where these are going to go and how they're going to be arranged. But you can make hollow dies without, having to weld. Now, granted, if you try something and it doesn't come out right like you want it, check your clay, because clay can make a difference. I can get this to work if I have a nice, soft, very plastic body. I can extrude this. But if I have something that's a little more groggy, maybe something that's not, hasn't been pugged, isn't nice and compressed, then I have problems with it. Because the first thing we have to do is we need to drill them and we need to make the brace before we cut any of this out. If you cut this out, it's just going to make my job harder. And then I might not like you as much. I don't want to sacrifice our relationship. Because basically this is going to be my jig for welding. This is going to hold all the pieces in place while I weld the brace. So what we're going to, and we'll go through this. This is not, we're going to keep going through this and it'll make sense by the end. So all you have to worry about is getting your design onto the wood and then finding me, and we're going to figure out where the holes are going to go, and we're going to drill the holes, then I'm going to weld a brace, and then you can cut it out. It's my jig. It's holding everything together while I weld all the bolts to it. So that's the reason for that. And then what that does is it keeps, this, at this point, I need to know, it's like, where does that go now? I have to guess where it goes. Same deal here.
Why couldn't you just mark it with a permanent marker?
Well, I could. But
You still have to
make sure the edge of that hole just hits that line. So if everybody wants to kind of peek at that. So the edge of the drill is hitting that line.
Oh, it doesn't look centered, but okay.
Yeah, it's not necessarily exactly centered on my hole.
But that's your guide for
But
all
that's
of
my guide. That's where I want the hole more or less, and I want the edge of the drill hole to hit that line.
Can you?
I was going to say it has to fit up.
I don't know where you found welding hoods without flames on them. I didn't think they made them.
We looked at them. We wanted some.
It's rare.
Yeah, they had them.
It's actually harder to find flame on there. You've always got flame.
You put it over that bone.
Yes, ma'am.
Gotcha.
He's waiting on
Why's
y'all.
everybody calling me man today? I feel alone.
Oh.
Didn't have to go to the boat.
Yes, I haven't tied that one.
Oh,
down.
okay.
No, ma'am. Thank you.
Sorry.
I mean, it's stuff that I kind of glean from them, stuff that I like to look at,
How
stuff
big
that I
is
like
this
to
piece?
learn about.
It won't fit in here, will it?
You get one.
Oh,
I'm
here's
not
one.
pioneering
Okay.
anything.
It doesn't have to
Ted's
be
not
pioneering, it's about passion. Because nothing,
Well, it depends